I developed over the course of the season, as I think a lot of Knicks fans may have, a certain defense mechanism. And I've referenced it several times throughout this postseason and certainly several times throughout this series. I love this team. I admire this team. I respect this team. I respect the individual players on this team. There's going to be lots of conversations about what they do this summer and who they bring back and who they don't bring back. If they brought back everyone and just tried to add to it, you know what? I'd be fine with it. I'd be fine with it. So what I'm going to say here is not a disparagement on the 24-25 New York Knicks. It is merely an acknowledgement of the truth, which is that this is what this team's DNA is. It is what their DNA has been for this entire season. A level of maddening inconsistency and inability to take advantage of prosperity. It is as baked into their DNA as the perseverance and mental fortitude that it took to come back from down 23 times in the same postseason. It is all in there. And I know that there's going to be a lot of fans who are A, very mad, and B, extraordinarily disappointed in how the season ended. I personally, after having lived with this team for the last 7 months and having accepted gradually over that time that, oh, this is just who they are, I just don't have it in me, which is why I was able to sit there next to my wife and say, you know what? I'm fine. I wasn't surprised by how tonight turned out. And which is why, to bring this all together, I could sit here at the beginning of this postgame and show and say the Indiana Pacers were the better team, because being the better team does not mean having the most talent. Did the Indiana Pacers have the most talent in the series? No, I frankly don't think that they did. And if the Knicks had played up to their capabilities, and if the Knicks did not have the brain farts that they had, and if the Knicks were not their own worst enemy on far too many occasions, they would have won. And if my mother had wheels, he'd be a wagon.